halacha. It's a lifetime to even just get through the main text. But all that said, Zman Torah l'chut, Zman Tefillah l'chut. There's a time for studying, there's a time for praying. When I pray, I have to take what I've read, stop reading, and I have to begin to see it. You know, the Tzaddik HaKohen Lublin says, you know what the difference is between Shabbos and the weekdays? For a Torah scholar who's learning non-stop, what's the difference? They're learning non-stop anyway. Okay, we know that Shlomo HaMelech, Shulchan Aruch says, okay, we have muksa. The Gemara says that muksa, you can't touch certain things. But Shabbos is to differentiate for people who are retired, who don't work anyway physically, they're not laboring the field. So they have muksa. There's a few things that they can't touch on Shabbos. Okay, good. That's good. That's nice. But the Tzaddik HaKohen says, what is Shabbos for somebody who's learning all week? So there's two types of learning. There's Sheteo Amelu the Torah we learned recently, right? We're told to guard the Torah, and the sages say, what does it mean? Right? You have to struggle and exert yourself in Torah. But there's Torah that I'm exerting myself to understand. And then this Torah that I want to, it's like, you know, you see a husband or wife or man or woman who is having like Shabbos guests, 25 people for Shabbos. How hard do they have to work? Like a dog. Like a dog. I remember I did Pesach a couple of years. Like, if I was a woman, I still had to do that every year. I don't know. I was so exhausted. I would be so exhausted, and it's not like I didn't have anybody helping me. You know? So exhausted. So you work like a dog, and it feels like we're always working. Even spiritually, you have to work like a dog. But then it's Shabbos. That's what the Tzaddik says. And my learning on Shabbos is not the level of a Meilim B'Torah. It's not the level of breaking myself in Torah. Then I find the rest of Torah. Rest, I mean, as in not sleep, but not rest like the rest of something, but the place of tranquility. What does that mean? Taste and see that God is good. It means after I cooked like a dog and I fell asleep in the kitchen because I couldn't move anymore. Finally, the table is set. It's Shabbos now. The dishes are out. The food is brought out, and I can sit like a match. Say it because I cooked twice in my life. They cooked all about me. It should really be about all the people who cook every week for Shabbos. I did actually spend a year when I cooked for Shabbos. It's good job. But I gave it up. It's only 1 year. It's a big mitzvah, I gotta tell you, cooking for Shabbos. You know, when you go shopping for Shabbos, you make a connection between the physical and the spiritual. It's ugly. But then you sit down and you eat, you taste it. So all we're being asked is we learn. Whatever it is you learn, you're coming to the shir tonight. Some of you went to another shir on Tuesday night or Wednesday night or spent the whole Shabbos learning, and right? For everyone on their level. All we're asking is that we have a chance to sit down at the table like a mensch and to eat a little. That's what the Tzaddik says Shabbos is for Tammuz. They mamish broke themselves all week to learn, but now it's not breaking yourself anymore. Now you have to enjoy what you learn. And that's in a sense what Zman Tefillah L'chud means. That some people think that davening is just an extension of learning. You daven a little too long, it's difficult Torah. Even the Gemara says, why are you being Isaac, L'chaye Shah? Why are you occupying yourself in things that are limited to the moment instead of Chaye Olam, instead of everlasting things, in Torah and Tefillah. But the truth is, that real davening doesn't just have to be when you're with the siddur. That's what people think. They think I have to daven when I'm with the siddur. When I'm not with the siddur, I'm not davening. What ends up happening is that even when they're with the siddur, they don't daven. So they never daven. God forbid. So you know what real davening is? That everything that happens to me, I should try to say, where is God? Where's my soul in this? In every way, in every challenge that I have, and Nachman says that every challenge that I have has to turn into a song, both happy or sad. And together that song will be the song of our redemption. Taste and see that God is good. So, this is the month of Reuven. This is the month that the spies went to the Holy Land on the 17th day of Tammuz. For 40 days, 40 nights, they looked at the land. And for every day and night that they looked at the land, it was decreed that for 1 year we'd wander in the desert. And why? Because they saw. You know what they saw? They saw terrible things. They saw the destruction of the temple. They saw the exile. And they said, why should we go in here? We see the future, and the future isn't good. And little did they know that the future they saw was only after the fact that they would go back and complain about the land. And because of their complaints, they created their own future that was negative. If they would have not given a bad report back, then those exiles wouldn't have happened. So sometimes we see something, and because we're trying so hard to not make it happen, that's why it happens. I don't know the answer to that one. That's a riddle. But I think we all know what I'm talking about. And because they couldn't see properly, our job today is to look with our eyes. Not just to look with our outer eyes, but to look. When I see somebody else, to see them as a parent sees two children. Even if I see my brother and I'm jealous, even if I see my brother and I think it could have been nicer, how does my parent see it? Even if I see you and you see me and I say, hey, Kaval, how does the Master, how does our Father in heaven see it? It's Av Echad L'Kulanu, we have one Father. And even if he's hidden a little bit, don't give up. And even if I'm mamish broken and I feel so far away, so Nachman says, Moshe nigash el ha'araf el ha'shasham elakim. While all the other Jews stood back because of the Anan, because of the cloud covered, the dark cloud, the thick cloud that descended on Har Sinai,